Hi, Cormac. Hi there. This is your practice Chanter instructional video for February 19th through February 25th, okay? And your last lesson, we worked on the scale as usual, and you said, yeah, but I already know it. But you know what? It wasn't perfect. And it wasn't perfect because you weren't playing it consistently and evenly, okay? And you weren't playing it without crossing sounds. Sometimes I heard those. So it's not perfect till you get rid of those, okay? I'm just telling you that right now. So the first thing I want to do is go over this with you with a metronome going on in the background. I'm going to need you to ask your parents, your mother, whoever has access to a metronome, to go ahead and set it at 55 beats per minute, which is what you and I did at the lesson, all right? And I'm trying to get mine on that right now. 55 beats per minute, and that sounds like this. And we're going to do the scale starting from high A, down to low G, back up to high A, on the tempo. That's going to force you to make all the transitions properly. Let's try it. Ready? 1, 2. All right, if you didn't do it perfectly at 55, slow it down. I'm going to go down to 50 just to see if that helps you. All right, no mistakes, no crossing sounds. That's what we're listening for. So this is 50. 50's like this. Let's try it together. 1, 2. How did that work out? Hopefully that worked out better. That's something I need you to do on your own. I mean, I need no crossing sounds and everything needs to be smooth. Until that, you're not ready to go to the next step. So the next thing that we talked about was doing a scale with G grace notes. I believe we left it off where it was on the bottom of page 25, if I'm not mistaken. Page 25 down here. And what that is in the book is a G grace note on low G, a G grace note on low A, G grace note on B, a G grace note on C, G grace note on D, G grace note on E, F, and then back down, E, D, C, B, A, and low G. And those are pretty challenging to get perfect, like anything else. So here's how that sounds. So I want you to try that. Another thing that we worked on together was putting together some of the, or just reading the notes, actually. And I believe we looked at the exercise on page 19. This is page 19. And it was this one here. It starts on E, F, G. This should look familiar. It's in your book. I want you to turn to this page in your book. And what I need you to do is play along with the music. Look at the music. Try to remember what the notes are. It's okay to use your cheat sheet, you know, if you can't remember. But I think you know what they are now. And this I need you to be able to read. And when I see you next week, I'm going to be kind of giving you a little quiz. Give you something to read. See if you can play it. I know you said you're not good at reading music, but with bagpipes, you have to. And there's only 9 notes, so I know you can do it. So we're going to start on this one, starting on the E, just the way it's written on the bottom of page 19. Okay, so I want you to practice that. And the last thing that I need you to be aware of is I need you to be writing this out in the back of your binder, okay? The back of your binder has blank sheet music, so I want you to literally copy this line onto your sheet music in the back. Same thing with the scale, right? The scale that goes all the way from, this is on page 20, right? It goes all the way from low G, all the way up to high A, back down again. I want you to write it out neatly, and I need you to label it, all right? I know that's not fun, but you got to do it. And you were talking about getting ready to play your first tune, and you're getting close, all right? But you're not quite there yet. So we need better. To get ready for your first tune, the last thing that you need to do in addition to what I just said was to get ready to do this. On page 25, okay, it's this part, okay? We're going to read that. Now, these are triplets, G, D, E. You've played those before. These are G, D, E triplets on low A, and then these are G, D, E triplet, is a G, D, E triplet on B, okay? I'm going to have you listen to this, and then you can play it on your own. It starts on low G. Let me do that again. I was a little bit not clean on my transition from low G to the triplet. One more time. All right. Happy chantering.